Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night to the audience, and peace be upon us all. Hello, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yanuar Hardian. I'm a student of the State University of Jakarta, generation of 2021, undergraduate study program Applied Building Construction Engineering Technology. On this occasion, I would like to tell you about SDGs, where it's a good program for sustainability according to its name SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. SDGs is a world development agenda that aims for global human welfare. The agenda is a sustainable development program in which there are 17 goals with 169 measurable targets and has been agreed upon by 193 member countries including Indonesia. The SDGs aim to maintain the sustainable improvement of people's economic welfare and maintain the sustainability of people's social life. In addition, this program aims to maintain the quality of the environment and conduct inclusive development and the implementation of governments that can maintain the improvement of the quality of life from one generation to the next. As I explained earlier, there are 17 goals to realize the SDGs itself, but I will discuss target 11 in SDGs. Target number 11 is to make cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Cities are centers of ideas, trade, culture, science, productivity, social development, and more. Most importantly, cities have enabled to progress socially and economically. However, many challenges exist to maintain cities in a way that continues to create jobs and prosperity. Common, common urban challenges include congestion, lack of funding to provide basic services, housing shortage, and adequate infrastructure. Half of the human population, 3.5 billion people, live in cities today, and this number will continue to grow. As the future will be urban for the majority of humanity, solutions are needed given the growing need for development. Precisely, on 11.6, substantially increase the number of cities and settlements that adopt and implement integrated policies and planning on inclusion, resource efficiency, mitigation, and adaptation to climate change, disaster resilience. In my opinion, there is a need for careful calculation of both concept, materials, and application technique used in building or other things, where I will focus on the human resource themselves. We, as the younger generation, should care about our current city, which is very alarming because of the many congestion or uneven development so far from the world safe and resilient city. So that government should be aware of the development of the current generation, such as adequate learning with education about the layout of buildings to minimize development in lowlands, metro road concept to minimize congestion, and education of materials with metro practice to minimize the collapse of a building. In addition, during construction, it is necessary to have several technicians who focus on monitoring the whole with valid, which means there are several experts who always check the wall to minimize fraud. Thus, the major concept will realize a safe and resilient city. We as the younger generation should care about this SDGs program, so let's work together to realize the goals of SDGs. Maybe that's all I can say. There are many mistakes and shortcomings from me. I apologize profusely. Hopefully, the knowledge I have provided can be useful for all. That's all. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.